The Western Conference champions are the Dallas Mavericks. They're going to the NBA Finals. They'll take on the Boston Celtics. And going to the Finals for the first time in 13 seasons.
Kevin Harlan on the call on TNT for the third time in franchise history. The Dallas Mavericks are going to the NBA Finals. They defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves 124-103. And the game wasn't even that close in Game 5, where Dallas wins the series 4-1. It's the Get Right here on 105.3 The Fan. Will Chambers, Blake Elliott here with you. We want to hear from you, and we want to party.
Oh, those stands are empty, Will. Those stands, there's not a soul in there.
And I think
there's not even a worker in there.
But I believe, and I may have to be corrected on this, that the first person to leave, at least when the buzzer sounded, was Anthony Edwards.
Edwards was gone. Before the handshakes even started, he was already in the tunnel.
Thursday night, June 6th, 1 week from tonight at 7:30, Game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics from TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. Some quick odds here. Boston is favored in the series. I don't have the number as of yet. They're a 6.5-point favorite in Game 1. I could tell for the current score of the NBA Finals, the odds there, the favorite is Boston to win in 5. However, the second favorite is the Mavericks to win in 6.
They think Celtics in 5? They got no respect. Luka's going to win one game.
Or the Mavericks in 6, and it's pretty close. That's plus 300 for the Celtics in 5, and then plus 550 for the Mavericks in 6. So they see it going both ways.
They're going to learn real quick Game 1. I think Game 1's going to be a tone setter.
Before we head out to the D&M Leasing Hotline and talk to you folks.
You fine folks. We're so excited.
Let's hear from Luka post-game.
How's that feel? Yeah, that's a couple of things to celebrate, to have the Magic Johnson trophy, but also you're going to the NBA Finals, Luka.
That's insane. But this trophy is the whole team, man. It's not me. It's the whole team. I see you. But no, this means a lot. We're going to NBA Finals. Just can't believe it, man.
I love the booze in the background. I love it.
Yeah, just hanging around for that. We'll hear from Kyrie Irving as well. But let's head out. Let's talk. Let's party. God, I wish we had some beer in here. Carlos in Dallas. What is going on, my man?
Hey, what's up, y'all? How about those Mavs?
Woo! How about it, baby? Woo!
Yeah!
Come on.
First time since 2011, man. First time since 2011. I've been with my girlfriend since then. 13 years later, we're finally engaged. Mavs are finally in the finals.
Woo! How about that?
Woo!
Carlos, it's on you, babe.
I love you, Peter.
Let's go. I love it. All right, so first caller at night, he gets engaged. That's probably what sprung this whole thing.
Let's go.
God, I love that.
Shout out to Dirk.
Yeah, no doubt. Congrats. All right, Colton and Dallas. Colton, how you feeling?
Hey, man. It's getting lit. Rangers win the World Series. Mavs in the NBA Finals. Stars kind of trying to pull it off. But I just want to say, Luka was robbed of an MVP, and he was denied every series by every critic.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't going to beat the Clippers. We weren't going to beat OKC. We weren't going to beat Minnesota. Man, I got the Mavs in 5 against Boston. Kyrie going to dog it out. And I just want to shout out, Derek Lively was the biggest steal in the NBA draft. That man is a dog behind Victor Wembanyama.
Preach.
That man is a freak of nature, and bro, I just can't wait, man. This is going to be a good series.
Love it, Colton, and preach, my man.
Great
Have fun
call,
tonight.
great
Be
call.
safe. All right, a couple things. Yeah, again, I was doing the show with Chris weeks ago when they, not long after they announced that Brad Stevens had won, the front office of the year went to Boston. And it was like 4th or 5th of the match. I'm like, what? Mm-hmm. Just crazy. The steal, what they did with Lively at the trade deadline. Just absolutely
Luka likes
incredible.
being the underdog. Keep favoring Boston. See what happens. Keep doing it.
And I'll tell you, what's really good about Boston is that anybody can score. I mean, anybody can,
Set
they're
up.
a real fluid team. It doesn't go through just one guy. However,
When it comes down to one guy,
does that help you or hurt you?
Crunch time.
It's going to be an interesting matchup because of the length that Dallas has and more size, but the three-point shooting and the spread out ability that Boston has is going to be fascinating. Mayor is in Dallas. Mayor, how we feeling?
Blake, Will, let's go!
Let's go!
Man, this is crazy. I feel like I'm in freaking sports heaven right now. Rangers got the World Series, Mavs in the finals, Stars in the conference finals. We got the Cowboys, but let's forget about that. Let's go, Mavs!
let's go, Mavs! Let's go, Mavs!
Let's go, Mavs!
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mayor.
I love it. I'm loving the energy we're getting. Everybody's calling in with that energy.
And I'll say, I think it's pretty definitive to me on the feeling I had coming in to this, right?
Yep.
And I'm not going to be the only one. There's a lot of people who are like, man, I had the feeling too. You know who doesn't have that feeling?
Who?
Celtics fans.
Yep.
That's a huge difference going into the series where you're like, man, I just know that Tatum is going to take this game over. It is time to put your foot down to win this game, to do it, that Jason Tatum is going to do it. You know who thinks that? Not a soul on earth.
Not even Celtics fans.
Not even Celtics fans. Jaylen Brown.
I would say Brown. Yeah,
Brown has the mentality.
Yeah.
But Tatum is still their one.
Yeah.
And of all the things, I think that's the biggest difference in this series.
Don't let them play hot potato at the end of a game in the NBA Finals. When they're, are you shooting it? Am I shooting it? Nope.
Colby in Dallas. Hop on here. Rap with us, Colby.
Let's go, Mavs!
Hey.
Hey, and revenge is a dish best served cold.
Yep.
I'm going to take a little trip down memory lane with you fellas. About a month into the season, I texted into the KNC Masterpiece, longtime Tolo. And I texted in and I told my crazy sport take for Friday, and I told them that Luka and Kyrie would lead these Mavs to the finals.
Oh.
Mr. Mike Bassett, old Coach Ballsack,
Oh, yes.
decided that it was a joke, and he laughed it off, and he said there's no way the Mavs are making it to these finals. Well, buddies, if we aren't there right now, and if we ain't going to go the full distance, because there ain't no way Boston's going to stop us, there ain't no way anybody's going to stop us when we got Lively, Luka, and Kyrie playing the way they're playing. We're going all the way. We're going to get a ring, and guess what? There's going to be another parade in Dallas.
Feeling
That's
that,
what I like to
dog.
hear.
I
Another
like you,
parade.
Colby, keeping those receipts. Attaboy!
Come on.
Attaboy. Keeping those receipts on Bassick.
I would love another parade.
Yeah.
That'd be great. You know who's feeling great? The mayor of DFW. Is that a thing? Someone's making money off of this.
The mayor, yeah, let's not get into that, dude. I'm sure he's, very happy. Yeah, no question about it. And some revenge, absolutely. You think about, we talked about it a few minutes ago, Kristaps Porzingis and Kyrie Irving going up against their former team.
But who's got more of the alpha that I want to kill my other team? I think we can answer that one pretty quickly.
I don't think there's any question about that, Blake.
Porzingis coming back.
Let's head out to Red Oak and Scott. Scott, you're on the fan. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, guys. I just wanted to shout you guys out for your coverage. It's always amazing. My mom just started chemo, and so you know what, you guys and the Mavs winning are, just kind of a bright spot and a distraction from the real world. So I just want to shout you guys out. Thank you.
Appreciate that, Scott, and prayers and best wishes to Mom getting through chemo, because that's what sports is. That's what it should be.
Yep.
Is a welcome distraction. I think all of us, I know myself in particular, it could be too much of a distraction sometimes and get a little bit too wrapped up in it.
We appreciate your call, Scott, and like Will said, prayers out there. And around this time, this is the 1-year anniversary to losing my grandpa to chemo and cancer. So I feel you on that. I was watching Boston and Miami go through their series when that was happening last year, and it was a great distraction. So hopefully we can, bring some positive spirits and hold you tight right here, and everything is going to work out how it needs to, and I'm glad you're over here listening, Scott.
The way that they, that was just brought up on And you need this to make it to an NBA Finals. You got to have. Shaq's been talking about it all playoffs. He's been talking about it for years. The others, and that's certainly what you got in different pieces. And I know it wasn't a win on Tuesday, but like what you saw from Jaden Hardy, what you have seen, it felt like PJ Washington for the playoffs was really the most consistent guy.
Yep, he was.
For the team. Because you had these up and down nights from Luka, certainly, points-wise from Kyrie. Derek Lively had been so important, and I think having him back set such a tone early on. And we noted this in crosstalk that without Lively on the floor, Anthony Edwards was so aggressive. 7 attempts in the first quarter in that win for Minnesota on Tuesday night. 5 of those, were field goals that weren't threes. Karl Anthony Towns was playing more of an inside than out game. And it was obvious to us in that first quarter that when Luka hit a few shots and having Lively was brought in very early on in that first quarter, Minnesota got rattled and never recovered.
That lob threat's there. His defense is there. His passing ability. He just brings so much to this team. But let's get out to another caller.
Let's do it. Isaac in Dallas, what up?
Hey, what's up, guys, man? How about them Mavericks,
man? Let's go, yo!
I'm just going to give y'all guys a shout-out, with y'all with the cancer thing, many prayers, sorry, what y'all went through. And, Dallas been through a lot this week with the weather and the storms and all that, so we really needed this. Gafford, Lively coming through with that, even though being injured, questionable, he came through. Derrick Jones Jr., PJ Washington. They already counting us out for the Boston series, guys, but, they counted us out for this Minnesota series, but look what we did to them, guys. So how about them, Mark? Much love to y'all. Y'all guys have a great night, okay?
Appreciate it, Isaac. You too. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it. They count us out, and what do? We destroy. When you got Luka behind you, I feel so confident picking the Mavs. Like, Dallas sports fan aside, I just feel it's like how probably the Chiefs feel. It's like we're down. I have Mahomes. There's always a chance.
It's funny that right ahead of Game 1 of this series on NBA TNT Tip-Off, they were talking about how the winner of this series would be like winner for like the face of the NBA. Kenny had brought that up. And then Charles knocked it down real quick and he said, well, the Celtics are going to be the favorite no matter what. Now, the Celtics are the favorite. But I didn't feel like it was so easy. Now, also keep in mind that we had just seen only Game 1 of the Pacers-Celtics series, and the Pacers really gave that away.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, I hope that's true.
Yeah.
I really hope they're the favorite. Because the Celtics, to me...
Please make them the favorite.
Well, they are. They are... They're soft.
Yeah. They need that. Give them that boost.
I don't think that they have the championship medal, and the fact that they are made the favorites, it just fits
it encourages
into this.
that.
Yeah, it totally does. Let's go here in Dallas. Don, you're on the fan. What's up?
Hello, what's going on?
What's up?
Oh, living it.
I'm just too happy for Luka MVP. I hope the Mavericks can sweep Boston this time.
Ooh.
And I just hope, I want to say this though. I just hope and pray the Mavs do something like the Rangers did last year when they won the World Series. Never ever quit and go and take it. That's their job for the Mavericks coming up next week.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go and take it.
They've been really good on the road all postseason. They have an above 500 record
and Boston,
on the road.
The last couple years, is a 500 team at home in the playoffs.
Not good at home in TD Garden. Do not let, I promise you, Kyrie hits a big shot in Boston.
Well, he's going to touch the ball in Boston, and it's going to be Boo City.
Boo City. It's going to be great. Every single one of these games are going to be must-watch TV.
Oh, man. Okay, let's grab one more in here. Dante in Cedar Hill. Dante, how you feeling, bro?
Close us out.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for taking my call.
You got it.
Hey, I just want to say, man, I'm a huge Mavericks fan. I've been a Mavericks fan my whole entire life. I remember going to Reunion Arena when Dirk was in his first or second year, and to see where the team is now, I'm excited. I can't wait. I got Mavericks in 6. I think they're going to steal Game 2, and we're going to bring it back home, and we're going to take it. Let's go, Mavs.
Let's go.
Love it. Let's go.
That's a long time
Got a lot of Tolos here on the Frankel and Frankel Injury Attorney fan text that have kept receipts. Hey, Will, I'm calling Sean, Mike, Bassett, Corey, Jared. They picked the Wolves to win in 6.
Did they?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that said them. Bro, Will, there was talks mid-January and February that the Mavs wouldn't even make the play-in.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. There may be a play-in team, maybe not. Oh, if they make it, they'll lose in the first round. We're in the NBA Finals now.
By the way, I bet on the Mavs to get into the finals and win the championship in March.
Because you know ball. You know ball.
Just a feeling. And a good number. It was at a good number. I got to look up and find out what that number is, but it was delicious at the time. And I'm like, but I did. I mean, I had this this feeling that I was like, I don't know if they'll win a championship, but I go, they have what championship teams are. And we're seeing now they have a chance to play for it.